Cervantes hit us up and said Immortal Technique.
Oh, I know you're talking.
Yeah,
I know where you're going
said
with this.
no
Exactly.
openers, no locals, and we're like,
fuck that shit.
I mean, okay, but like, what about us? Like, you could call us local, but we're probably bringing a fourth of the people. Like, that place only fits 400 fucking people or something. So, you know what I did? I called Black Pegasus, and Black P was at that time would be on most of these gigs with Immortal, and Black P actually, whatever he did, called me back and said, "You guys are good," and smoothed it out, and we did play that show. But and then we told Immortal later, so what the fuck are you trying to kick us off the gig? And he was like, well, it's not you guys. He goes, just that they stack these bills. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, they stack these bills because their promotion's all fucked up and like.
Well, they didn't really do them too bad back in the day. I mean, you might have 2 or 3 openers. Not like now we'd have fucking 10, 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're average. You're looking at the main group, their support, plus 7 motherfuckers. I think that's almost. If people keep their sets short, I don't think that's a bad thing. If people are playing 12 minutes, because if you can't get it done in 12 minutes, why do you think you could get it done in 25 fucking minutes?
Right.
When you're just some guy that brought your cousins and shit. You know what I mean? Like that, But back in the day at Cervantes, they would let people play 40-minute sets.
Oh, damn.
Right.
I mean, dude, they would tell us you got 40 minutes. And I'm like, 40 minutes?
The fuck is that?
How are we going to do that and smoke and drink the whole fucking night? Like, I can't even fucking breathe, But, yeah, I mean, yeah, but Black P came through for us on that.
Shout out.
That's the facts,
That's kind of the story I was trying to get out of you right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they tried to kick us off the bill and they put us back on the bill. But it wasn't like I just complained. I was like, look,
No, you got a fucking valid.
I got a bag sitting here and like, I'm going to keep it then. And they can come after me. There's no contract. There's no fucking, ain't nobody signing nothing. We're doing you a favor. You're doing us a favor. We shake hands. It works. We do it again. And you can't just kick us off the bill.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, you could fuck us and make us go early or something, and we just have to deal with it. But to just say you can't play wasn't right. Especially when everybody is, like Manic. I remember he was young, and he's younger than me. He was so goddamn mad. He sold a lot of tickets. Right. And Manic is very talented.
Right.
I mean, extremely. And he had a lot of people going to see him specifically, and he thought, what the fuck? I don't run around for fucking, 40 days trying to bop these tickets off to fucking be told the day of, oh, sorry. That, and then what? Yeah, that was a pisser, man. Cervantes, I would say 75% of the time I enjoyed it, and 25% of the time I was very disgruntled with that place,
Right.
I liked Scott. I liked him. I don't think it was always Scott. You remember Scott looked like Shaggy, kind of from Scooby.
I don't know. There's one guy. There were the 2 people that I dealt with were always in the tickets, and they were cool as fuck.
Yeah,
there
Scott.
was an actual promoter. And I've mentioned him a couple of times, and he was a younger white cat, and he was just,
who was it?
I don't remember his name. He was just a dick every time.
No, Scott worked for Jay, who owned Cervantes. So we dealt with Scott and Jay.
I'm talking about the guy that was probably booking those shows.
Oh, sure. Guy. See, and we were always kind of sidestepping that. We would kind of be like, I would see a show in Westward. It was before the internet, really before there was the internet, but we would look at the Westward and look at Cervantes' thing, and you'd see way down on the bottom that so-and-so's coming, and I'd call Scott and say, can we get on this show? And he'd say, let me see. And he'd call me back, and generally he would say, yes, but can you sell some tickets? But that's why we were able to make that happen, because we were good. We were good for tickets. He didn't make us pay him. And there were times where we couldn't sell tickets. It happened too. We'd be like, fuck, we sold 20 tickets, bro, because I guess nobody gives a shit about whoever, but I don't know. Those are the fun days, though.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like I said, I want to say the first time I ever seen you guys perform was at Cervantes. There was no one there.
Yeah.
But I remember you.
We were probably headlining
it. No, it was a local show. It was you guys performed. You and Ozma performed, because I have video from that show on one of my DVDs.
Oh, really? Cool.
Denton Raw Foundation performed. Black Feet performed.
Could have been.
But it was just like some local.
Was it Cervantes? We used to do a lot of shit at Soil Dove. Also,
That's before my time.
There was some jokers there. Soil Dove used to do a thing called the U-Night, and it was on Monday nights, and it was a local showcase. And when you're starting out, it was a big deal to get on it, because you would see some of these names, that you recognize on the bill, and fuck, why can't we?